Hello MotoGP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZNGP Today. Reigning MotoGP champion Jorge Martin is setting realistic expectations for his 2025 campaign with Aprilia, admitting that a title defense may not be achievable this season. After a dramatic move from Ducati to Aprilia, the Spaniard has already shifted his focus to 2026 as a more feasible target for championship success.s. Two very good bullets to aim for success. Austrian motorcycle manufacturer KTM is seeing renewed hope as prospective investors express confidence in its restructuring process. The company, which faced a financial crisis before Christmas 2024, has taken significant steps to ensure its survival, including securing new investments and making tough operational decisions. Amid KTM's ongoing financial crisis and uncertainty about its MotoGP future, rising star Pedro Acosta has expressed calmness regarding the situation. The 20-year-old sensation, who joins KTM's factory team in 2025, remains focused on his performance. Our MotoGP correspondent. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Jorge Martin's 2025 season marks a significant shift in his MotoGP career. After securing the 2024 title with Ducati's satellite Pramac squad, Martin was overlooked for a factory seat in favor of Marc Marquez. This decision led him to sign a 2-year deal with Aprilia Factory Racing. Martin's new challenge comes aboard the RSGP, a bike that finished third in the constructors' standings last year. While his initial tests on the Aprilia at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya were more promising than anticipated, Martin remains cautious about his prospects. The challenge is huge since I'm getting on a low top 10 bike, while leaving one from the top positions. If I had continued with Ducati, the goal would have been the same, which is to give it my all and aim for success. But now I have no idea, because I don't know what the bike will be like. Quote from Martin via Tango and Plan podcast. Despite the progress made during his initial test sessions, Martin is tempering expectations for the upcoming season. He emphasized that his primary goal is to improve steadily and bring the Aprilia closer to the front of the grid. If I were to start from 5th place and finish by winning races or getting a second, I'd be very proud. The important thing, however, is to progress. Bringing the Aprilia to fight for the championship won't be easy, so the ambition for the new season isn't that. Martin acknowledged that a genuine title challenge may only be realistic in 2026, but he remains optimistic about his ability to adapt and make the best of his new machinery. Jorge Martin is the first reigning MotoGP champion to switch manufacturers for his title defense since Valentino Rossi in 2004. Rossi famously left Honda for Yamaha and went on to dominate the 2004 season, winning his 4th Premier Class World title. While comparisons to Rossi's historic achievement are inevitable, Martin is aware of the difficulties he faces with the RSGP. Still, Aprilia is hopeful that Martin's talent and feedback will accelerate the bike's development and establish it as a genuine title contender in the near future. Aprilia is set to launch its 2025 campaign on January 16 in Milan. It is widely expected that Jorge Martin will unveil the number 1 plate on his RSGP during the event, a move he has teased on social media throughout the off-season. As the season approaches, all eyes will be on Martin to see how he navigates this new chapter in his career. Whether or not 2025 becomes a championship-winning year, his performance will be critical in shaping Aprilia's future in MotoGP. Jorge Martin's move to Aprilia marks one of the most intriguing storylines heading into the 2025 MotoGP season. While his focus may already be on the long-term goal of 2026, fans will be eager to see how the reigning champion fares in his first year with the RSGP. Stay tuned for more updates as MotoGP returns to action. KTM, Europe's largest motorcycle manufacturer, entered self-administration in late 2024 to avoid bankruptcy, grappling with confirmed debts of €1.8 billion. In December, the first creditors' hearing offered some optimism for the company's survival, but it also confirmed a planned withdrawal from MotoGP in 2026. In the meantime, KTM has committed to racing in MotoGP for the 2025 season, though its long-term involvement remains uncertain. Additional measures to manage its financial situation include a temporary halt in manufacturing, laying off over 700 employees, and putting its majority stake in MV Agusta up for sale. Despite its challenges, KTM has seen a significant boost in investor confidence. According to reports from GP1, KTM's share value has risen by almost 70% over the last month. The company now needs to secure €540 million in investments by February 25, when creditors will vote on its restructuring plan. Key stakeholders Bajaj Auto and CF Moto have expressed interest in increasing their investment to support KTM, while Hong Kong-based Fountainvest has also shown potential interest. CEO Stefan Pirer has pledged to use his own finances to aid the restructuring process, which includes selling assets such as KTM's bicycle and KTM X-Bow car businesses. This is about ensuring KTM's future, even if it means I must give up some influence in the company I built. Quote from Stefan Pirer. KTM's financial troubles have already affected its MotoGP program. The company has scaled back its involvement in the championship by removing the Gasgas and Husqvarna brands from the MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3 grids. However, KTM's racing division has been implementing a 100-point survival plan to maintain its presence in MotoGP for 2025. Motorsport boss Pit Beirer also revealed concrete discussions with Formula One star Lewis Hamilton's management about potential investment. We are exploring every opportunity to secure KTM's racing future, and the discussions have been promising. While the surge in share value and interest from investors provide hope, the situation remains fluid. KTM's restructuring plan may lead to significant changes, including reducing CEO Stefan Pirer's influence and cutting non-core projects. Despite these challenges, KTM's determination to secure its financial stability is evident, and its efforts could ensure the brand's survival in the competitive motorcycle and motorsport industries. KTM's financial recovery remains a work in progress, but rising investor confidence and strategic restructuring provide a glimmer of hope. As the company fights to secure its future, its commitment to MotoGP and other ventures will be closely watched. Stay tuned for updates on this developing story. KTM's financial difficulties have been a major talking point in recent months. The Austrian manufacturer, burdened by debts exceeding €3 billion, has entered a restructuring process to stave off bankruptcy. The first creditors' hearing offered cautious optimism, with reports of €700 million in potential outside investment. However, it also confirmed KTM's planned withdrawal from MotoGP in 2026, casting doubt on its long-term presence in the sport. While KTM has committed to racing in 2025, the uncertainty surrounding its future has raised concerns about the stability of its MotoGP program and the impact on its riders. Despite the turbulence, Pedro Acosta remains unfazed. The young Spaniard, who scored 9 podiums during his stellar rookie season with the Gasgas-branded Tech 3 team, steps up to KTM's factory squad in 2025 alongside Brad Binder. At a recent event for Pont Group, Acosta downplayed the situation, focusing instead on his development. "I'm happy to have made this step up to the official team, which was what we were looking for from the beginning. The objective will be to fine-tune some points of the bike and look for consistency in the races to fight for better results." Quote from Pedro Acosta. Acosta also expressed confidence in KTM's ability to navigate its challenges, saying, "The current situation of KTM does not affect us at all, and I am sure that they will get through it." While Acosta remains calm, his manager, Albert Valera, has been more critical of the situation. Speaking on the Por Orejas podcast, Valera shared his frustration. "In May, we signed with a company that seemed to be in a strong position, ready to challenge Ducati. Today, everything has changed, and we wonder what happened." Quote from Albert Valera. Valera's remarks reflect the growing unease among KTM's stakeholders and supporters as the company grapples with its financial restructuring. Acosta's focus on his MotoGP progression comes as KTM works on its 100-point survival plan to maintain its racing presence. The factory team's efforts in 2025 will be closely monitored as the brand strives to balance its financial recovery with its MotoGP commitments. With Acosta's talent and calm demeanor, he remains one of the brightest prospects in the paddock, even amidst KTM's uncertain future. Pedro Acosta's confidence offers a ray of positivity for KTM as it navigates one of the toughest periods in its history. The MotoGP paddock now awaits the 2025 season to see how both the rider and the manufacturer fare under pressure. Stay tuned for more updates on KTM's MotoGP journey. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.